That's why they're so fun to watch and follow.
So 2-minute warning here. Vu's up by 10. The accuracy has fallen off a bit for Vu, and I wonder if that might spell a bit of an interesting matchup when he faces off against 0-4 in just a few minutes. Because, I mean, the aim that we saw out of Vu earlier in the night was absolutely ridiculous. On the other hand, you know, 0-4's shape is... Maybe user shed another tear. The gauntlet. The false god. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys prediction-wise? 0-4?
Well, 0-4's been practicing quick live way more than Vu has. But at the same time, when Vu's on form, he definitely has a shot.
Yeah. Well, I think where it's going to get really interesting is the map choices.
Oh, most definitely. I would love to see the two of them on Arrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Steve, what are your thoughts about that between these two guys?
Well, first off, the Vu versus Rafik on Arrow, Rafik was just playing his best. Like, that is what we saw there. But I would never discount Vu on Arrow. It's an amazing map. It fits his style of play. You know, he's an
fast, frantic,
always has
aggressive.
been.
Yeah.
So, I would slightly favor Sander over John on that map, but with the other maps, I'd say it's pretty much a toss-up, or I'd give it to John because of the amount of practice he's had over Vu in Quake Live.
Okay. Oh, I see how it is. I leave and Steve-O comes right in.
What's up, Jahar? You're back for the grand finals. That makes me happy.
No, we only do that
Alien,
after hour.
You said the top 2 players qualify. Does that mean both Vu and 0-4 have already qualified?
Yes. So technically they don't have to play it either.
Oh
but
my God! Yes.
What it will mean is that they need to play it because it's going to determine a lot on how the seeds are going to be determined when we do the group drawing. Well, when you guys do the group drawing.
If you're tuned into the stream right now and you can hear my voice, this is the Quake Live Grand Finals of the ESL Qualifier number 5, qualifying for the group stages and later on the New York City event in which the top 8 North American players will face off. The stream is live now. Let your friends know. If they've played Quake ever, tell them. It's good shit.
Even if they've never played Quake, dude, get them in front of the stream, because this is going to be some pretty epic shit. If you want to see how
I have just tweeted.
So what are we looking at here? Hub, Lost World, and then ZTN?
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be the winning combo tonight, and 0-4 is ready.
So I would say Vu takes Hub, John takes DM13, and then ZTN's a toss-up.
Sounds good to me.
We'll
That's what I like to hear.
Mega spawn for 0-4. He backs off with MG. A little bit of sass coming away from Vu. Rocket jump to the RA. 0-4 in pretty good shape, having LG as well. Vu only rockets and rail. He's going to sit out topside, trying to defend against the railgun pickup, but unable to do so. Doesn't do any damage really. So, yellow up. It's his Mega in about 8.
Even pushing off for green armor right now, but it's going to be a big fight over the Mega Health. 0-4 backing out into more green armor, but it's mostly going to be standoff damage at this point as he has to watch Vu pick up that Mega. He did a nice bit of damage though. Vu, 66 health, 0-4, 56, and 5. Either of these guys, a rail could spell Doom for them, and Doom will be spelled for Vu. First frag going to 0-4. That'll be giving him a nice reward of armor and a nice hefty bit of health as well. So he's going to be strong stack coming at us. Vu picking up yellow armor because he's going to be knocking a lot of 0-4's own stack off. And 0-4 is just wanting to keep his control over this side of the map, apparently, as he gets these nice long-range rails. And another beautiful drop down on his opponent. Vu not expecting that LG to come around that corner. And 0-4 is going to be able to secure a second frag as well as control of Mega.
Yes,
0-4 starting off very, very strong on this arrow walk matchup. Again, picking up the red armor, eating a little bit of a rocket, but he's still doing just fine while Vu is on the back foot. He's got to run from this fight. He's got to run quick. Steve-O's prediction of Vu taking this map may not be so straightforward at this point, even though Vu is a CPM player and this was one of his better maps and it does favor his style. 0-4 is showing his dominance, and that might be because he's been practicing quite a bit in the last couple of weeks since he has really gotten the inspiration to start playing quick again by these ESL Cups.
And actually, he's been really, really prominent in a lot of them, and this being his last chance to get into the group stage, he knows it. He's been well aware of it, and he's been trying his damnedest to get into this. I mean, chance has been a problem for him, a lot of other players have as well. But tonight, the only thing standing in his way is Vu. And I say lightly, the only bit of that. But it's going to be another play for Mega Health. 0-4 pushing forward against Vu right past the teleporter, and he's able to secure the frag. Right now, he's exercising his strong stack and armor control against Vu, just wanting to pick up frags right off the bat. Vu making a fight here with LG, and he's going to be able to knock off a lot of 0-4's own vitality. I mean, this is the point where Vu, that LG was all just set up. Right now, he needs to look for the rest of the damage. Without that, then Vu's pressure with that lightning gun is going to be all for nothing.
This Mega pickup is going to be where the battle will happen. 0-4 finally pushed off of one of the major items. And I just want to call this out really quick. A few moments ago, 0-4 had a 60-something railgun accuracy. It's now dropped to 55%, but that will help it.
It's back up. It's back up.
Yeah. But, you know, really solid play there. He gets another one in his favor, and we're talking just a few pixels to work with, and 0-4 is finding them. Let's take a look at Vu for the first time tonight in this matchup. Mega coming up, and he's defended it. He's going to try to make a play for the red. This is a turning point in the match. If he can get all the LG to connect, and he does, he gets on the board, and he shut down 0-4 from this side of the map. He actually probably wanted to pick that up a little bit, but one of the interesting things that he can work with now is trying to keep 0-4 away from getting an LG, but look at the aggression. 0-4 just plus forwards his way through Vu, literally, and knocks him down to about 18 health, 43 after a 25. 0-4 trying to survive 15 health as he picks up this RA. Very risky, but 0-4 seems to be very comfortable even when he gets into these low health situations.
Indeed, and I almost feel like nerves are coming into play for Vu a little bit here. His superb aim in the previous matches we saw really is not carrying through. His LG is looking great, but great LG battle does a bunch of initial damage. 0-4 left with only 6 health, but my point initially was that Vu's rail accuracy is at a lowly 10%, and that's going to be one more frag for 0-4.
Or Mega taken.
Missing those 2 rails means it's going to be a fairly clean grab of Mega Health, even though that one off the rear ended up connecting. But the point being, Vu got away with it, and now he's in a good position to do something about it. 0-4, again, looking a little fidgety here up on top of red armor, even though with the grab it's going to be fairly clean. And there's the rail. Again, I mean, Vu getting away from that Mega Health alive really set him up nicely to kind of outflank 0-4 and kind of mess up his own anticipation of where he would be. So That's what these rail shots are all about here right now. Now they're both willing to throw one out, but Mega Health is going to be taking precedence. 0-4 getting the grab. Vu's going to be left standing helpless against the LG, but getting through the teleport is going to be saving his ass a little bit. Comes back through for a token bit of damage for the red armor grab, but it's not going to quite be there, and 0-4 is going to shut him down with yet another tasty rocket. 4 minutes left on the clock. 0-4 up by quite a significant portion right now.
Yeah, and the railgun is extremely helpful at keeping that score line quite separated as we see it. 0-4 has been rocking anywhere between at sometimes a 62% railgun, now a 52%. His LG has also been extremely strong. It shows at 31%, but to be quite honest, there have been moments where I think that he was literally hitting 70%, given like maybe 3 of the frags that he's picked up. They were just absolute music to my ears, hearing the hit tone as 0-4 laid waste to Vu. So 9 frags up, only 3 minutes left to go, and I think that 0-4 will feel pretty darn comfortable that he's been able to shut down Vu, who clearly tonight was an enormous threat to everyone that he took care of throughout the brackets. But finally slowing this freight train, that's got to be a pretty good feeling for Z4.
Well, you have to remember that Lost Cause did take Arrow Walk off of Vu, so it does seem like Vu would have the advantage on this map, but now 0-4 really showing his strengths, and Vu's aim is just not up to par, at least with that railgun, compared to his earlier performance. And just as Vu was strangling Zeal out of this map, it feels like 0-4 is doing the same. He just seems to be everywhere at once. Vu finally getting another frag though, finally getting his second frag, and like I keep saying, I'm the all-times optimist. Vu can still do this. 8 frags in just over 2 minutes. It's a really hefty toll on Vu's confidence right now, but if he is able to get the momentum, he just needs 1 mega health. It's still possible.
I've got to side with Steve-O here. Arrow Walk, 0-4, sure. Vu will definitely have a much stronger capability in Lost World. I mean, again, like you were mentioning, Lost Cause.
Steve-O had it backwards.
What? Oh,
No,
I'm sorry.
Backward.
Oh, no, Steve-O. He said 0-4 Arrow Walk, Vu, Lost World.
No, I didn't.
Then he said the
I'm
opposite.
just saying that yeah, I said the opposite. I'm still right.
It's okay.
Nah, bullshit, you didn't. Well, it's opposite day, apparently. Apparently that's allowed. Well, 1 minute and a half left. Vu down by 8, and again, it's been a lot of momentum going into this. I mean, the Lost Cause game, that's what Lost Cause had bringing into it. I mean, not only the aim, but just the sheer ferocity. And 0-4 is bringing a little bit of the same to the game, and Vu, again, having trouble picking up on it.
Nice run work here by Z4.
Oh, there's some desperation. Some desperation in Vu's mouse movements right now. For good reason. He needs to get the frags right now. 7 frags, 1 minute. It's not seeming too likely. There's the first.
I'll go ahead and watch
That rail would have been nice.
They needed to hit that rail.
I think his nerves are getting to him.
Well, wouldn't they for you?
Well, I'm not trying to criticize the guy. I'm just saying he was aiming better than this previously. Maybe 0-4 was just.
I don't want to play Raffle.
Now, in Vu's defense, Vu is also used to playing this map for 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
CPM was 20 minutes? Really?
Of course, old school duels were 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, with the Silent Gamers Quake 2 Cup, it was a big stink that it wasn't 15-minute duels.
And there we go. 11-5 will be the score at the buzzer. 29% overall accuracy for 0-4, 3 impressives. His lightning gun definitely standing out as a shining beacon of awesomeness, as he definitely shafted the crap out of Vu in several occasions. We're gonna head over to Lost World. The rail goes away, and honestly, I really feel like, well, Damn, who is that gonna hurt more between these two guys?
Usually I would say Vu, but his rail hasn't really been on in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's what I was thinking, is like normally Vu really does rely on that rail, but the 04 just didn't really give him a lot of chances to use it and let it shine, so... Oh, great rocket pop. Nice answer. Yeah, great answer by Vu. Fantastic work there. 04 is on the run a little bit. Vu doing a bit of the same. He has himself an LG and rocket. Now he can take fights. Almost misses the drop to the red, but he's able to grab it there.